opening faceoff today is a big story already. It is Andrew McMeekin, as usual, for Princeton, and Nick Ramsey starting for Yale on his senior day. First came back since getting hurt against BU a couple weeks ago, and that one goes over the sideline, out of bounds, Princeton ball. He needs just 2 points to become the career Ivy League leader, as Max Krevsky's shot is handled by Michael Gianforcaro, the reigning National Defensive Player of the Week. Thomas Bragg. First touch for Brandow, has a lot of room that gets shut off. He fires, and Gianforcaro made the stop. And their season will end today if they don't win this game or Brown doesn't drop one to Harvard. That goal is number 1 of the day. John Dunphy goes bar down and starts the scoring.
Little move. Just as soon as he gets a step, he gets a shot. Hit off the post. It looked like it rung the post and then bounced in off of Paquette's back.
Under 8 to go, first quarter. Princeton up 1-0 on the Dunphy goal. Cool gets the screen from Bragg, gets room and scores! Carson Cool has made this a 1-1 game. Now Coulter Mackesy, their leading scorer, second team All-American last season. Palumbo again. Trying to find some space, nice move, and he scores!
Chad Palumbo, more of a north-south dodger, using kind of that change of speed and just kind of a step back. Oken kind of dives it. We're seeing a lot of the Yale defenders kind of ending up on the ground, losing their footing a little bit. This is a very quick, shifty Princeton team.
Matt Brandow needs just 2 goals and 3 points today to hold the career records in the Ivy League in both categories. Finds Kaib, and Gianforcaro got a piece of that one. Quick moving first quarter with only 3 goals so far. Logan Solberg doesn't have a lot of room, spins back, finds a little space and scores!
That number 2, looking like Ben Reeves, making that, creating that space, taking the shot, and then taking the contact after.
Solberg did not do much scoring early in the season, now has points in 8 of his last 10 games. Here's Sean Cameron from GLE. Up top, Kabiri. The number 3 ranked recruit in this class finds a wide open man, and Tucker Wade scores.
Miscommunication from the Yale defense. 2 guys went and covered the ball, and just the roll back.
Another one of these outstanding rookies for Princeton, part of the number 1 recruiting class in the country. Here's Kabiri. He's got a point in every game this year. Has an assist so far today. Lucas Stannett. Mackesy, he scores! What a sharp shot from Coulter Mackesy.
I'll tell you, but you look at that beautiful throwback feed to find Mackesy. 2 guys on the back door. He also had Kabiri there that he could have hit with the pass too. That's just great ball movement by Princeton, and seeing the field very well by Stannett.
Brandow, the national leader in scoring, fires. That one was tipped. I think it was Gianforcaro who got a piece. Carson Cool has a little bit of a step here, works his way back to X. Cool top side, wild shot, and Gianforcaro was there for it. Matt Brandow trying to get top side. He scores!
And one of the things that kind of set this play up was Yale had caught John Dunphy on defense. And so Yale and Princeton were playing 5-on-5 there, created a little bit more room. Matt Brandow just takes that one-on-one matchup, gets to 5-and-5, turns.
Just over 5 minutes gone in the second quarter. Sean Cameron with it here for the Tigers, makes a nice move. No shooting lane for him. Now he tries it and scores.
Another junior, a guy who will be back next year, but look at just the change of direction, creating, and then just sees his opening. Garchid-Arena, who's started his career as a long pole for Yale and now playing as a short stick D-midi out there.
Johnny Kaib. They call him Johnny Cash. He loses it. Turnover caused by the Tigers. Here they come unsettled. Pace Billings with the long stick all the way to the net. He scores!
Nice, beautiful ground ball by Billings, and then just keeps going to the net. And you look at Krevsky there. Krevsky knows that he went for that over-the-head check. If he just plays the body and drives him down the alley, Billings isn't getting to the inside there and scoring.
Quinn Kramer takes a bump. Good catch there by Dunphy. He had the first goal of the day and now has his second.
Dunphy uses the pick, creates a little bit of separation, and then just gets his hands free.
First player in the game with multiple goals.
It's very possible, and this Yale team, their defense has been playing pretty strong. The offense has to figure out how to create some more looks.
Big save, Jared Paquette is fourth. Max Krevsky gets a step, gives it up. Good ball movement. Brandow stopped by Gian Forcaro. Here is Matt Brandow, has one goal today. Patrick Hackler, the Yale captain. Gian Forcaro is on fire. They've scored 7 themselves, which is more than halfway to their season's average. Coulter Mackesy trying to get away from Pisano. He did, and he scored!
Just to create that little bit of separation, getting Mackesy to the center third of the field, hands free. You just can't let him get there, and the slide just a little bit late.
Kabiri running off screens, trying to find an open man. Still Burns here. Finally comes top side, stopped by Paquette. Peter Moynihan. Forced off his line, hits Cool. Carson Cole has a step and scores!
How are you going to take this guy off of the attack line if Lyons and Johnson come back next year healthy? How do you take him off of the attack? Because he just gets that one-on-one dodge, creates separation, can get above the goal, turn and shoot. Just a great shot there.
Palumbo, 10 seconds, high pass, hits off Wade's stick. Stuzen defending now, 5 seconds to go. Pass in front, and they score! Chad Palumbo with a backbreaker with under 3 seconds to the half.
And really the perfect way to describe that is backbreaker, because Stuzen goes out there and pressures that ball. If he sits back and doesn't create that space, that's probably not a situation where they're going to be able to get that ball in the net, but it was just he was creating. And
good bounce for Yale. Cool, finds Brandow. Save, Gian Forcaro. 20 seconds to shoot for Princeton, and a flag flies. First of the game. Shot, score! Sean Cameron.
Cameron gets that shorty matchup, and just as he gets above GLE, uses that stick to
He had the first goal of the day. Dunphy thought about something there. Johnson defended it well. Dunphy stopped by Conrad, so first save since coming in for Hugh Conrad. That team has already clinched a share of the Ivy League championship, and they'll have it outright if they win today. Solberg, save again. You'd have to give him the nod at the moment as the best goalie in the Ivy League. Here's Chad Palumbo. Spins away from a man, gives it up. Good passing, saved by Conrad. Coulter Mackesy makes the spin move and scores.
Mackesy just goes one-on-one, turns and shoots, and everything going right for Princeton right now.
But this is a different beast playing without your face-off guys.
Yeah, this is a team that's tremendously talented on the offensive side of the ball.
Eric Platten trying to pick up this loose ball. Princeton's got it though. Tommy Barnes picked it up. Mackesy, top side, scores again! Back to back for Coulter Mackesy.
Loose ball ends up with Mackesy. And Yale does not have an answer right now. Mackesy, we talked about Matt Brandow being disrespected. I think Matt.
This is Tucker Wade. A little bit of room. Conrad made the stop. Wade was going down to the turf as he took it. Yale looking to get on the board in this frame. Thomas Bragg, he scores! So Yale gets a goal right before the media timeout. First of the day from Thomas Bragg, and they're finally at least once able to solve the puzzle that is Michael Gianforcaro.
Look at that nice high to load release.
Total attempts are now 41 to 23 for Princeton. And another goal for the Tigers.
Dunphy one-on-one with Oken and just creates the space. No slide comes. And Conrad left alone there 1-on-0 with the goalie, or left on 1-on-0 with the shooter.
The #1 defense in this conference for the second year in a row. Here is Brandow, top side, he scores!
But he takes Mulshine, just uses his momentum, gets a little bit below. Gets low with the body, but then puts it over Gianforcaro.
He moves past Rob Pennell to become the all-time scoring leader in Ivy League history, and he needs for the goal-scoring record. 355 career points for Matt Brandow. And Brandow will pick it up again. 30 seconds to work with. Matt Brandow all the way across, gets to Krevsky. Trying to spin his way through a double team. Took a huge hit. Nice swim, and he scores! What a move by Max Krevsky!
Get right to the middle of the field. Split them, and then shoot high to low.
Now there was a flag out on the play as well, but this time it will not be enforced. So a couple in a row for Yale. Cole Cashian has the ball and gave it up. This is Krevsky, had the last goal. Gianforcaro the save. Princeton is closing in on booking their ticket there. 15 seconds here to shoot. Kabiri stopped by Conrad, but it's another ground ball that Princeton's going to get easily.
I think he should have been touching the ball every time they got the ball the entire game, but he needs it now. They need him to make something happen.
Here's Carson Kuhl. Gianforcaro, another save.
Yeah, I have felt that Yale has more on the line today than I think most people
Another
think.
one for Princeton. Tucker Wade doubles up Yale.
How is that going to impact the tone of next week? Is Yale going to be able to respond? Are they going to step up? And, Princeton's smacking them in the mouth today. And if they can respond next week, that's one thing. But
now there's another question that sort of pops into your head here, which is Princeton was 15 in the RPI coming into this game. This is going to be a huge quad one road win for them. Here's Brandow top side. 15 to work with. Gives it up. Krevsky scores! And that breaks Matt Brandow's streak. And it keeps his streak going of an assist in every game this year. Just to make the point again, Princeton has won 20 out of 26 faceoffs today. Krevsky saved by Gianforcaro. All the former Princeton Tigers that are making impacts around the country in their grad transfer years. Mackesy, one more.
Coming right across the front of the crease. And honestly, if I'm Coach Madeline, I'm kind of hoping that he doesn't do that, because you see Cashian coming from the other side and really could have lowered the boom there.
At the top of the Ivy League with teams like Yale, teams like Cornell, teams like Penn. And those four will officially, in 15 seconds, be battling things out in Ithaca Friday and Sunday of next week. 15-8 will be your final. The Princeton Tigers have come on the road, picked up their biggest win of the year with their backs firmly pressed up against the wall. We'll get one more enforcement of a penalty here, and then Princeton can run out the last 2.9. 15-8 is the final. Princeton wins, and the Tigers will go back to the Ivy League tournament, hoping to defend their championship.